Hi there, I'm Stacy, and I coach introverted professionals who are ready to grow their confidence, influence, and leadership, all in ways that use their innate introverted strengths. If the phrase small talk makes you want to hide behind a coffee cup or in the corner of a room, you are absolutely not alone, and I get you. I'm diving into this topic today because so many of us, especially those who identify as introverts, mistakenly believe that small talk is about being flashy and typically extroverted. But it's actually a powerful skill that can help you build trust, create connection, and open doors for your career. And there are ways you can do it that won't make you feel uncomfortable and that you might actually enjoy. For real. Before we dive into how you can do this, let's talk about why making small talk matters. Like it or not, small talk is often the first step toward big opportunities. It's how relationships begin with colleagues, clients, mentors, and decision makers. The challenge is that small talk often feels like a performance. And for introverts who crave meaningful, authentic conversation, this surface level chatter really can feel disorienting and draining. Here's what often makes small talk tough for us. We think before we speak, so spontaneous chatter can feel forced. We tend to dislike superficial conversation. It feels disconnected from what we value. And we process internally, which means quick back and forths can be overstimulating. And in high energy spaces, like networking events or big meetings, our energy drains faster, leaving us scrambling for words or retreating altogether. But guess what? Introverts are actually well equipped for meaningful conversation. You just need a framework that plays to your strengths. So the key isn't to fake it, it's to reshape it. Today I'm sharing 3 strategies to help you approach small talk from a place of calm, curiosity, and confidence, drawing from your introverted strengths. Strategy 1 is lead with curiosity. One of your biggest superpowers as an introvert is your ability to be curious and really listen. Instead of feeling pressure to sound interesting, focus on being interested. Try questions like, what brought you to this event? What's something you're working on right now that you're excited about? Or what's your favorite part of what you do? These kinds of questions invite others to share a story or reflect, something most people love to do, especially when they feel heard. And because you're not jumping from topic to topic, you get to connect at a deeper level, which is exactly where you thrive. Strategy 2, use the power of listening. As introverts, we're often natural listeners. That's not just polite, it can be strategic. In conversations, you don't have to perform, you can simply tune in. When you pause, make eye contact, and give space for someone to express themselves, they'll often walk away thinking, wow, that was a great conversation, even if you only spoke a few words, really. When you do respond, your comments tend to be thoughtful, insightful, and grounded. That kind of presence builds trust, and it really leaves a lasting impression. And strategy 3, anchor to your values. If small talk feels fake, it's probably because you're trying to follow a script that doesn't match your values. So don't try to be clever or high energy. Instead, ask yourself, what do I genuinely care about connecting over? Maybe it's creativity, growth, a new job, integrity, curiosity. When you center the conversation on something you care about, like what makes someone feel fulfilled in their work or what inspires them, you bring authenticity to the interaction. You're not just chatting, you're anchoring the conversation to something real. These 3 strategies work because they don't ask you to change who you are. Instead, they amplify the things you already do well: listening, reflecting, asking great questions, and bringing depth and thoughtfulness into every space you enter. And that's what people remember. That's what builds influence. Now it's your turn. Each video in this channel ends with an Introvert Power Practice, a small intentional challenge that helps you to take what you learned and put it into real-life action. Here's today's. Choose one of the strategies. Lead with curiosity, listen deeply, or anchor to your values and use it in a short conversation this week. It could be with a coworker, a neighbor, or someone you meet in passing. Then take 2 minutes to reflect. What did I notice? What felt easier than expected? What do I want to try next time? I've included the full instructions and reflection prompts in the show notes below. Remember, confidence doesn't come from pretending. It comes from using strategies that reflect and showcase the best of who you are, including your introversion. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and share it with another introverted professional who could use a new take on small talk. And if you want more strategies like these, rooted in who you actually are, make sure to subscribe. We're building a different kind of leadership conversation here, and I hope you'll be a part of it. Power on, my introverted friend. I'll see you next time.